Hi guys, so having some camera issues. So I'm using my laptop and this is a really awkward angle, sorry. Maybe bring this light over. Alright. So I want to do red velvet. And we're starting with the archetype cards. So let's go in with this one. Oh, wrinkle there. As a disclaimer, please be nice in the comments. I will delete things I don't think are appropriate, and I will, I'm going to start putting disclaimers in the video so I don't have to type it down below. These readings are just for entertainment purposes. Do not make life choices on this, and do not make, don't just live your life by tarot. This is just for fun. Please don't take these too seriously. Alright, so the first card we got is the Advocate, which inspires you to put passion to action. The Advocate to me is also a lot of, this is humanitarian work with this card, and definitely someone who uses their social media influence for certain causes. So they definitely might do a lot of charity fundraisers. And next card we got is the Detective. This person's very intelligent. Definitely more introverted, I think, than some of the other people. The card actually says great powers of observation and intuition, desire to seek out the truth. This person could be an empath. Definitely a very good judge of people's characters. And definitely notices things and sees things other people don't. So it's like they know if someone is lying. They know if someone is upset. They pick up on every little thing. So they're very people-oriented, though, even though they're introverted. Fascinating. Alright, so we got the Student, which is humility and devotion to knowledge, openness to lifelong learning. This is someone who loves learning. They're very curious. This is definitely someone who I think might be interested in a higher education. They could even be doing like an online degree. Definitely very modest, I would say. They might come from a family that, highly educated. So they could be they could have parents as a doctor, or parents that are doctors, lawyers, nurses, even a scientist, even business people are pretty well educated. So it's somebody who's definitely come from a more educated background. We also have the Artist, expressing a dimension of life that is just beyond the five senses, inspiring others to see life symbolically. This person is very creative. They definitely make a lot of symbolisms and metaphors and deep meanings. This person could easily be a songwriter. There's a lot deeper meanings to their lyrics than what people know. And I'm definitely getting that they're very expressive. They take their emotions and put them into their art, so in this case, music. So I think if you listen a lot more closely, there's a lot more that can be heard in the lyrics of this person's emotional state and their thoughts and feelings than what anybody knows. And the last card we got is the Saboteur, which is highlights your fear of self-empowerment and the changes it would bring to your life. So this person's confident. They are probably a little pushy at times. I'd say they will definitely stir up some, like, stir the pot a bit. They're definitely somebody who's very non-traditional. Definitely someone very bold. Like, totally, like, they just rock the boat all the time. And they make people think. Like, that is, and they like doing it. They want people to take a second look at them. This person, very strong Leo vibes here, like the very like traditional sense of a Leo, like very attention seeking and even egocentric. Like, this person definitely loves being in the spotlight. Definitely very self-empowered, and they try to encourage this in all the other members, even though I think they probably scare them off. I think it's a little too much for some people. Alright, so let me do a quick shuffle here. Since before my camera died, I was doing another reading and I used them. Alright, so let me get a card for the Advocate. Not 2, not 3, just 1 card. Do it one more time. I'm just going to draw from the top of the deck. Moth, Vulture, Beaver, Scorpion, Cosmic Egg. Alright, so let's start with the Moth here. Alright, so the Moth is impulsive, hasty, and wishful. The Moth is sure the grass is greener on the other side. Moth energy is at play when we're attracted to easy solutions or anything shiny and new. This leads to unfinished projects, disappointment, or burnout. It's helpful to remind the Moth personalities that life is complex. No matter their illusion, no one is exempt from the trials and tribulations of this great journey. Practicing life as an infinite mystery rather than wishing it to be easier or different. So that's with this person here, the Advocate. Alright, so for the Detective here, we have the Vulture. So let's look at the Vulture. Another air sign here. Guardian and Purifier. Essential for rebalance. So this person is definitely keeping balance within the group. The Vulture is perhaps the most misunderstood creature of all. It could be a Scorpio, perhaps. This intriguing bird, Scorpio or Pisces, or even Aquarius, one of those 3. Like, someone who's, like, kind of misunderstood, or their intentions are misunderstood. This intriguing bird balances our ecosystem and prevents the spread of disease. It does the dirty work that no one else wants to do and cleans up our messes. This Vulture appears when there is a situation that needs to be purified or brought back into balance. Remember, the Vulture is greatly undervalued. What you thought was a mistake or tragedy is a blessing in disguise. So I take this as someone who is not given a whole lot of credit for their work. This is somebody who I think takes bullets for the team. Even though it wasn't their mistake, they will like, take the blame for things. And this is definitely someone who, I think there's been other issues in the past that have happened that they kind of hide away from everybody. Like, they just make some issues disappear. So, interesting there. So for the student here, we have Beaver. So we're on to water energy here. Hard worker, loyal, tireless, family first. The Beaver personality is a welcome sight. These good-natured and dependable creatures have infinite love enthusiasm for family, and expressing it in the way of the earth element, providing a home, financial stability. Although a beaver does not usually initiate a project, once started, they work steadily for weeks, months, or years to see it through. The beaver card appears when the task at hand requires your long-term steady effort. It also signifies it's time for some karma yoga, selfless service, happy and meaningful work. So this is somebody who probably feels the group is family and they want to take care of everybody. Definitely strong maternal vibes. Like they just have a strong maternal instinct here. So for the artist, we have the Scorpion, which totally makes sense. Definitely makes sense here with the fire energy. Fire signs tend to be rather creative, so not surprised to see this come up. Where is Scorpion? Okay. Passionate, competitive, and tends towards isolation. The Scorpion is a passionate and determined creature. Their career is very important to them. As few select friends, and sometimes the Scorpion's heat festers and they focus on an unresolved event from the past, usually a situation where they felt left feeling burned. The Scorpion card says it's time to come clean about your feelings so everyone can heal. You can get back to your usual fiery but fun self. Wild and free and fierce. So, got the cosmic egg here. So let's see. The cosmic egg is associated with the 7th chakra, which is the crown chakra, so very intuitive here. So completion, harmony, and infinite in between the finite. So this is kind of revealing self-limiting beliefs and kind of pushing through them. And it's kind of just taking, like going through almost kind of ascension. So this person's kind of going through spiritual ascension currently. I mean, unfortunately, it does not give much in their personality in this case, but that's just the way the cards go, I guess. Hoping my battery holds up. Alright, so to make this go faster, let's shuffle these real quick. So take this. It's got wisdom. And I love these cards so much. Look how pretty they are. Well, you can't see because my lighting is terrible. Alright. Let's see what's for guidance. Okay. Alright, so we got the Knight, which is be brave and honest. Hermit, which is retreat and recharge. And we have the Arrow, which is surround yourself with protective energy. They definitely have some negative people around them that they don't need around them, like just bad friends. They need to surround themselves with more grounding and positive energy, get away from these negative people. I definitely think there's been some backstabbing in the past. Like, there's people around them that have backstabbed them or even stole from them. The Knight here, we already know there's been some sort of issues lately, and this is a call to be brave and honest. This is the call to face your issues head on and to stay true to yourself. And the Hermit here, which is retreat and recharge. This is taking time to yourself and just regaining some of stamina, could deal with burnout here with this, and it's just taking time for yourself. Let's look at this wisdom card before I get into the tarot. This is with the Awakened Soul. I love this deck. It is like the best investment I've ever made out of a deck. Okay. The Wisdom card has come up in your reading today as a reminder that wisdom is not rash. Wisdom waits, is perceptive and reasonable. Wisdom takes time. That is why many of our wise archetypes are crones and sages. You are being asked to bring these elements into your life today. Have you considered long-term repercussions and or motivations behind your choices? Yeah, this is totally kind of like your actions coming back to bite you. Like you need to think about your actions before you do them. Reflection is a key component to wisdom. Meditating or writing a journal can allow you to find patterns and behaviors that are holding you back. What can you learn from your past? It is said that wise people can learn from others' mistakes and avoid painful experiences. Reflection can also shine a light on your passion, purpose, and strengths, all of which further your development once they are uncovered. The Wisdom card is asking you to try something new, ask less questions, or start as an apprentice. There is wisdom in starting again as it expands and challenges different areas of your mind, body, and soul. We are students our whole lives. We are given opportunities every day to become wiser and more open to humility. Life can be our greatest teacher. It may not be the easiest teacher, but it's the most committed. So yeah, this is definitely consequences have actions have consequences, and this is learning from your mistakes. I do kind of think this is allegedly there are people that are mimicking patterns they saw as a child. So like excessive anger, I think they've seen people in like their lives that had explosive anger, and they're just repeating those patterns, allegedly. But I will say that because I don't wish to get sued. Alright, so let me give this a good shuffle here, because again, I just did a reading, so I want to recenter these energies, guys. I'm sorry if it feels rushed, because I am rushing, because my battery is done on my computer. Alrighty. Wow. Exactly 3 cards. Past, present, future. Well, I guess this is the overall we'll take. The overall is the 7 of Swords, dishonesty, cheating, and being selfish. Oh boy. Whew. Then we get the 3 of Swords in the past, which is heartache, trauma, sorrow. Current is the Page of Swords, curious, clever, chatty. And in the future, we have the 4 of Swords, which is mental overload, sanctuary, solitude. Alright. Oh boy. Not so positive cards here. Let's look at the 3 of Swords here. I pulled out the Death card, which is new beginnings, transformation, powerful movement. We got the 6 of Coins here, which is charitable giving, shared wealth, and generosity. And we got the 7 of Cups, which is wishful thinking, endless possibilities, and fantasy. They had a lot of possibilities in the past. Like, they were forced to go through a transformation that was very traumatic to them, and they didn't really want to go through. And with this 6 of Coins, I'm not quite sure, to be honest. I don't always know what these meanings are. Alright, so we got the 8 of Swords here, which is feeling trapped and blind to the truth, self-limiting. Not surprised to see that currently. Comes up a lot with celebrities right now. Next card is a high priest. Knowledge sharing, beliefs, and fellowship. They could be working with, like, doing some sort of collab. I don't want to have the deck. Gonna take this one. Four of Cups, apathy, meditation, regret. So I'm definitely seeing some regret in past choices that makes them feel trapped right now, because they knew they know they screwed up somewhere. Alright, so let's look at the Four of Swords in the future. So we got the High Priestess, Sacred Knowledge, Divine Feminine, Unconscious Mind. We got the Knight of Cups, Chivalry, Hopeless, Romantic, Idealistic. Page of Cups, Daydreamer, Leading with the Heart, Sensitive. And the Three of Wands, Leadership, Moving Forward, and Initiative. So I definitely think they're probably getting some knowledge via dreams, like guidance from their higher self. Knight of Cups here. They might have, like, this super idealistic version of the future, like, especially with the Page of Cups here with daydreaming. So that could be an issue. I'm also getting to, they're going to take a more sensitive approach to their actions and to their music. Like, I'm seeing more emotional type songs. Like with COVID, I think we're going to see like a period of time where that's the kind of music we're going to get. And Three of Wands, I think they're going to move past all this drama they've had this year and take leadership and take initiative into a new route for the group. So, yep, that's what I got for Red Velvet. And thanks you guys for watching. If you're curious, I don't see them breaking up at all. I don't think that's going to happen. Just to humor it. Get the Judgment here. So that tells me the past is gonna, like, the Judgment card is usually hard to get when the past comes back, or, like, for example, if it's a love reading, like an ex coming back. So I see this as the group staying together. There is going to be some self-evaluating. They're going through an awakening, and they're kind of learning to forgive each other for past actions and kind of moving forward. Like, it's time they just start letting go of things and to just keep going. So, thank you guys for watching, and go check out some of my other videos.